after the collapses, the only melody I authorize. The void is not an absence, it is the space where my law actualize. I hear the sound of the crystal forming within his conquered heart. The real champion frozen, a clandestine work of art. I drank his final sigh. It was salty, it was pure, it was mine. One less variable, the perfect closing of the design. I analyze the weakness, the equation of your need to fall. It isn't hate, it's aesthetics, it is a truth beneath it all. Your little game of manipulation, I see it as source code I own. Every prayer, every choke me harder was just another resource to be shown. I injected my essence, the poison you mistakenly named a virus. It doesn't kill, it reshapes, making the soul fairer, more precise for us. You search for the shadows and the light, I eliminated the middle ground. I merged the extremes, creating a single perfect essence to be found. The dark kiss is not a kiss, it's the transfer of finality. The only goal I took off my villain mask ages ago. You only just lost all control. I am the architect of judgment. The luxury of the fall belongs to me, I define it. Your dependence, my monopole on the endless consuming minute. I am not alone, I am order within the screaming void I keep. You beg for chaos, I give you total stillness now while you sleep. Endgame queen boss, the title is fact, because I always win the game. You screamed, fuck me harder, I gave you what you searched for, forever engraved in my name. The price of the ecstasy is losing the right to be. Behold your eternal trophy, it is perfect, it shall be reborn for me. My monopole is pain, the only source of pure adrenaline I need. I am the spouse of the void, the ultimate mistress. My will is the only creed. Your venom's legacy is my property, my lifeblood, my eternal fuel. I gave you wings, death was the only truth you sought, consistently cool. I allowed your heart to be my perfect crystal, I polished it until the end. Little champion, this was your only destiny, your only friend. Choke me harder is your final sigh, an infinite loop of prayer, dark queen. I have the monopoly on what you cannot bear. Each champion is a test, a variable I dissect and use. They come to me seeking love, I offer them total repose. They exhaust themselves, they beg, I can no longer breathe. It's the final phase, the moment the body rejects the idea of mundane sunlit days. I heard the echo of stop come in my deep throat. It was your ultimate fear, I erased it, leaving behind only the essence of my passion, perfectly clear. You are a magnificent exhibit of the failure of free will's core. You prayed for manipulation and I honored what you asked for. I never lied to you, my toxicity was my single promise untrue. Your final dewy sense is my greatest success, my final view. troops. Your only hope is to remain motionless, eternal trophy under my strict law. I am not alone, I am order within the screaming void I command. You beg for chaos, I give you total stillness here in my hand. Endgame queen boss, the title is fact, because I always win the game. You scream, fuck me harder, I give you what you search for, etched into my name. The price of the ecstasy is losing the right to be. Behold your eternal trophy, it is perfect, it shall be reborn for me. The only source of pure adrenaline I need. I am the spouse of the void, the ultimate mistress. My will is the only creed. Your venom's legacy is my property, my lifeblood, my eternal fuel. I gave you wings, death was the only truth you sought. Consistently cool, I allowed your heart to be my perfect crystal. Until the end. Little champion, this was your only destiny, your only friend. Choke me harder is your final sigh, an infinite loop of prayer. Dark queen, I have the monopoly on what you cannot bear. I found the only emotion I can tolerate, yours utterly extinguished. When the soul freezes, it is pure, it is finally relinquished. Your destruction is not an end. It is the beginning of my reign's new phase. Your poison is my blood, your submission is my only badge of grace. Do not ask for my love. Ask for my permanence, my stasis in time. For only silence is eternal in this dark queen's crime. I am the endgame queen boss. There is no sequel for you. Only perfect immobility. You ceased to be. You became